Get in! What a fantastic game! Manchester City win 5 goals to 3 against Monaco. You heard that right. 5 goals to 3. Of course, this was the first leg of the UEFA Champions League, round of 16. Not too long from now, we'll go away, head to Monaco to play the game. The second leg, all to play for. And by no means is this tie over. We've got more work to do. However, this was an incredible game. Brilliant performance by the players. Well done to come back. And my God, from a neutral's point of view, I'm not a neutral, but for any of you who might be neutrals, this would have been a fantastic game. Incredible, dramatic, it had everything. This is one of the greatest Champions League games I think I've watched in a very long time. Man, my heart is still beating out of my chest. I can't even focus right now. That was an incredible game. Yeah. Anyways, calm down. I actually filmed a live match reactions video, and I think I lost my voice and I have a headache now because I went crazy. That video will either be out now or it'll be out very shortly, so check that out on my channel after watching this video. You will not regret it. Anyways, let's head into the game. Let's talk about how this game went. So, we actually got the first goal in the game from Raheem Sterling 26 minutes into the game. Leroy Sané did amazing work here. Beat like 3-4 Monaco defenders before getting in the ball. Raheem just tapped it in. And actually, Leroy was celebrating like he got the goal. But to be fair, he did all the work. That was incredible. However, things did not stay that way. Falcao in the 32nd minute off a turnover from Caballero and a diving header from Falcao. It was a really nice goal, to be fair to him. A very nice goal. And that made it 1-1. And then things did not improve for Man City because a few minutes after that, clear penalty, Aguero goes down, the goalie takes him out, and the referee gives Aguero a yellow card for diving. Oh my God, what a terrible call that was. You look at a replay, I mean, there's no question. Even I had my friend over watching the game with me, Man United fan. He watched the first half with me, and even he admitted, I mean, clear penalty there. But yeah, not given. As we move on, few minutes after that, things just keep getting worse for Man City. Goal from Mbappe, a really nice finish once again, but again off a poor play by Caballero, made it 2-1. We head to halftime, we head to the second half, and Monaco comes out once again very strong. They're playing very well. And what happened next? There was a penalty, that's right. Monaco get awarded a penalty kick. It was a penalty, to be fair. I was a little bit pissed because he didn't give us a penalty, but he gave them a penalty, the referee. But to be fair, it was. However, Willy Caballero comes to the rescue, guesses the right way, the penalty expert, and he prevents us from going 3-1 down. At that point, if we went 3-1 down, in my opinion, game over. We're not coming back. At least that was what was going through my head at the time. However, because Willie saved it, that was kind of the turning point in the game. And not too long after that, Aguero makes it 2-2. The goalie for Monaco made a terrible error. He should have stopped that. And that was the turning point. So 3-2. Actually, Monaco... Oh no, that was 2-2, and then Monaco made it 3-2. A really nice chip for Falcao. But even when Monaco made it 3-2 at that point, I still thought we would come back, at least get a draw out of the game because we were playing well, and I felt we were gonna win. And we did. Aguero in the 71st minute off the corner. John Stones 6 minutes after that off the corner. And Leroy Sané, beautiful work by Aguero. Just pass it to him, empty net. 5-3, the final score. There we go. That's all the goals. That took me a long time to go through because there was 8 of them. Not that I'm complaining because that was amazing. Now let's head into the analysis part of the game. I know I spent a long time recapping it all. Talk about how the game went and the players and all that. Overall, I thought it was a very good game. It was back and forth. Both teams could have won it. And it was, yeah, I mean, it was open. It was electric. In the end, I think what really won us the game, for one, we were better physically fit. Like, you could see Monaco wearing down those last 20 minutes of the game. I think that played a big factor in our win. We still had energy. We were going hard, partly due to Pep's training methods, probably. And Monaco, you could see players like the right back, I forgot his name, and a few other players, they were just dead. They couldn't run anymore, and that is what allowed us to get those goals. 3 goals late on into the game, the last 20 minutes there. As well, I think the home crowd definitely helped us there. I mean, when they were cheering on the players like crazy those last 10-20 minutes, and Monaco was exhausted, it gave us a lot of momentum, and in my opinion, I think that helped us get a win. So it's very, those 2 reasons were key in my opinion. And as well, I mean, the players just, they took a level up in that last 20 minutes. That was fantastic, fantastic football. Statistically, we had 67% possession, 2/3 of the ball. Monaco actually had more shots, 15-10. However, on target, we both had 6. It was equal shots on target. And I think that's how the game really was. I mean, Monaco, prior to the 70th minute, I mean, they were probably the better team in the grand scheme of the game, and they were playing really, really well. But like I said, I think we really took it into overdrive those last 20 minutes, and we played fantastic in that span. Let's see, what else should I talk about? I'll talk about a few players here. I want to speak about Caballero a bit, because I had mixed feelings about him in this game. The first goal, he was kind of responsible. The second goal, again, you gotta fault Willy Caballero. He could have done better on both of those goals. However, he made up for it. He saved the penalty in the second half, and also Falcao had an incredible shot. Willy dove the other way, and his foot just tipped the ball. Incredible stop. Like, that's something I expect of Buffon or De Gea or Neuer, not Willy Caballero. Amazing, amazing work there. So overall, I'm not going to criticize Willy, because even though he played, in my opinion, poorly in the first half, he made up for it later on and was made some crucial stops. Because if those 2 go in, it's 5-5. Or maybe things could have been a bit different. Who else should I talk about? The defensive line for both teams was trash. I mean, the amount of goals that went in pretty much explains it. A lot of times, I'm going to talk about City's defense here. A lot of times Monaco played long balls through, and the defense was abysmal. And that's how Falcao got one of his goals. I mean, poor defending. John Stones. All it took was a lobbed ball from their own half of the field. So things like that. The defense for both teams was not good. But hey, when you can score 5 goals in the game, your defense doesn't matter. And keep in mind, we're getting 5 goals against the best team in France, so I'm not really complaining. Even though the defense wasn't that great, midfield and attack was phenomenal. I mean, especially the last 20 minutes, like I've said 3 times, very, very well done. Yaya Toure, his strength on the ball was incredible, out-muscling all the other players. De Bruyne, creativity on point, exact same goes for David Silva. Leroy Sané and Sterling, electric down those wings, both of them picking up a goal, and I think they both got an assist as well. Yeah, very, very good work by both of them. And Aguero, he'll get my man of the match for the game. The guy, I mean, a lot of people were ruling him out after not being on form lately, kicked out of the lineup. And again, my friend who's a Man United fan, Connor, he's been on the channel. He was at my house in the first half watching the game. And he's like, yeah, Aguero's not been very good lately. But he proved us wrong in that second half with 2 goals himself and an assist and a fantastic game from him. Monaco, I mean, I don't have too much to say about their lineup. I don't know the players that much. Falcao was very, very good though. And Mbappe, I think that's his name, Mbappe, was very, very good as well too. But yeah, what else do I have to talk about here? Oh, my headache is killing me and my sore throat. It hurts to talk right now. That is the cost of watching incredible football. You lose your voice, as you will see my match reactions like I told you. I don't know, what else do I talk about? I've already touched on the game. It's fantastic. I went through it. So yeah, the second leg is coming up. Again, I touched on this earlier. We've got all to play for. It's definitely not over yet. We saw what could happen when these 2 teams came to play each other. The same thing could happen in the next leg, but the other way around. So we got to be very careful. We got to be good. To be honest, I don't think Monaco will have too much of a home field advantage. I mean, they're playing at home. But I heard from the commentator while watching the game, they get like a really, really low attendance. Like, hang on, Monaco average attendance. Like, I heard they get like 9,000 a game. Yeah, actually, they have an 8,000 per game. That is their average attendance. Like, that is very, very low. Doesn't create that same home field advantage. But then again, like I mentioned, none of that really matters. Anything could happen in the second leg. I'm feeling confident heading into it, but you never know. We got to put up another good performance. But yeah, very pleased with the result today. I'll quickly touch on the Atletico Bayer Leverkusen game. I didn't watch it, but it finished 4-2 to Atletico Madrid. I'm just reading here off the website. Belrabi, Savic, for those are two of Bayer Leverkusen's goals. And then Atletico got Niguez, Griezmann, Gamero, and Fernando Torres laid on. So yeah, that was the other game in case any of you wanted to hear that from me. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. That was a fun game to watch. I hope you've all enjoyed this match review. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and haven't already. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.